A simple bucket for a gruesome purpose. It's a bottomless pit used to discard feces, or what remains of the inmates once their souls leave this cruel world. We are too late. This man is dead.
He has no intestines.
Because of the rats who ate them while being trapped under that bucket. Let's leave him...
How did you get out of the basement?
What?
You finally found a way out.
I think I recognize you. Is that really? Oh my God, it is you. I've hoped so much to find you here with all my heart, but wouldn't dare believe.
This is your father? Your real father, Yosef?
You left your sister alone down there. That witch could find her.
What? Where? Where is Victoria?
Easy, Father. Calm down now.
Your mother. The Bible. What I did. It's all my fault. I kept you locked in that basement for too long. I'm so sorry, son.
Don't think about anything. Try to calm down now.
He's losing it.
I kept you. Please. Water. Water.
Quickly, try to find some water. I'll stay here with him.
I'll try. You do your best to make him talk before it's too late. You hear me? Victoria's father. Seeing him like this makes me think. If it wasn't for him and that letter he sent, we wouldn't be in this nightmare. This is his punishment. He got what he deserved. I won't disturb him. He's trying to talk to his father. From above, for the feces to fall. From below, for the rats to climb up. It's the bucket the torturer used to keep the rats on Yosef's abdomen. Hygiene is not a priority at the moment. Just the water. I'm taking it. Locked.
No one but the warden can open the door, not even me from the inside. You must be Hatur and have the key. Consider yourself blessed this time. Little man's friend, what can I do for you?
Do you have some water in the cell?
I drank all I had. Why?
Death wish from your cellmate.
So, he's still alive. Unexpected. Remarkable. Water is given only once a week. It's hard to stay alive without it. It's hard. I had to create an automated circle of renewal. That is, whenever I take a leak, I do not use the hole for feces, no. I do it in a small bowl that I hide inside the hole. They must not find it, or else I'm dead. I want to help the poor man with his death wish. Take my urine.
I think I'd rather go down into the graveyard and take the water from the lake.
As you wish. I just wanted to offer a faster, safer alternative. Want me to take you down with the plate now?
Take me down with the plate.
Step on it then. Just yell when you want to come back. But beware of the Watchman.
Yatka. Crows.
I have more than enough water for the old man's dying throat. Marco! Marco, I'm ready! Pull me up! Get me up, now!
When I put someone on the...
God talked to me and said otherwise.
Where's your brother? Up in the purgatory, isn't he? I'll find him.
I'm not chained anymore. You don't scare me.
Why do you think they keep me here in the dark?
Marco!
I've never seen God. I only hear his voice through the hole. You have to look at this experience as an opportunity to repent, to start walking in the light of God. You are blessed to be here.
How? Seems highly unlikely. Why? What would be the reason to That is not a viable option. That is not a viable option.
Yatka.
This is not the boat. I have more. The cross to which I was tied. It's a composite of recently dead bodies, amputated limbs, and crushed skulls. That is not a viable... That's not a good idea. Keep thinking, Nikolay. An unattainable suggestion. Keep thinking. The cross. That is not a viable. That is not a. Seems highly unlikely. How? That's not a good idea. Marco, get me up!
When I put some...
I'm not changing.
Why do you...
Marco!
I've never...
God.
Where's up? You have to... You are...
Yes.
So, long story short, as soon as I go in there, the cutscene loads with the father of Benedek, and then he goes alone, and as soon as I like go down to get the water, I can't come back. I don't know what to do at this point. So like the guy comes out and kills me. So I'll try to stick with Benedek as long as possible, and maybe there's a way to get water somehow when we first go to that door, because he has the key. So yeah, and I'll try to save more often so I can load and I don't have to like play through longer sequences that I already did. So yeah, let's try.
My door remains closed.
It's locked.
Always locked.
It's our only way out of here.
I wouldn't touch that door.
Why?
It's the gate the caped man takes to get here. You want pain? Go ahead.
The warden's room.
I saw the key, yes, but I didn't know it was his. Just don't get caught, little man.
The warden's room. There's a lot of information in these documents. They appear to be some sort of official medical archive or something. Josip was brought to us this morning. He was a devoted Catholic. Never hurt a fly, never yelled at anyone. Perfect for our cause. Almost perfect. I laid him on the ground, tying him up in the process, and ripped out his tongue and vocal cords. As such, he was ready to be transported. The couple who took him were nice. We chanted together, sacrificed the man, and split between us his remains. He is now a slave of Kasag in the kingdom of Ahrizat. He is now perfect. a nameless woman came in. She was too young and too healthy to be sacrificed. Prey as this is rare and precious. In the upcoming decades, she will be put to good use. Fresh meat and blood will be coming out of her womb, replenishing our needs and strengthening the moon. An elderly man and woman. They were too old to be transported back to land. I took care of them. I was surprised by how much pain they could endure. Dissecting them alive was a pleasure, as I learned more about these people. Their veins had diluted blood, and their brains were mushy. Was it because they were Catholic, or due to old age? Before I could break their spirits, their hearts stopped. I tried attaching their bowels together as one. I was curious if this would work. Their agony is like music to our ears. The watchman then took them away. It was time well spent. For the love of God, no. I've had enough of these monstrosities. Some medical manuals in Latin. They all appear to be related to the anatomy of human bodies. When a man looks through the window of faith with the eyes of God, to him everything is beautiful, and everyone is the same. From up here I can see a big part of the lake, and in the far distance, against the menacing Udav mountain, the dormant town of Sveti Kotar. It's locked.
That's a strange... It's not going to work.
It's locked.
Well, that was not exactly helpful, was it?
Excuse me.
Yes.
I dare not to try this. This feels wrong.
Okay, so hear me out. I tried to find on internet if there's any solution to this puzzle, like if you could get water instead of urine. And honestly, every playthrough that I saw, they were like, "Oh, I would rather take water," but then, "Oh no, I changed my mind. I take your urine." And honestly, I haven't found anything. Like, I think you can't get the water. Like, as soon as I go down, I tried it several times. I clicked on everything. I tried to take out my ritual knife. I tried to take out the mask and interact with different things there. Nothing is helping. Like, the guy comes out and he's just killing me. So honestly, if there's a solution, I don't know, and I couldn't find it. So I'm just gonna take the urine.
I doubt that dying man will notice the difference anyway. Pour the urine in my bucket.
Excellent choice. Prepare the bucket for the transfer. I'll get the bowl. God bless that man for a peaceful rest.
Thank you for doing this. The man is falling into the void. He won't notice. Won't mind the urine.
As much as I didn't want to do it, I wanted to get water. It's not happening. Like, sometimes the game doesn't give you choices.
I've managed to get him something to drink.
No. Father doesn't need it anymore.
I'm sorry. Have you asked him
True faith is having faith in others, Benedek. All I ever did, I did for the family, Benedek.
Listen to me. Did he tell you anything about Victoria?
Look closely enough and you will find God in people, Benedek.
How did he end up in the asylum?
Have faith in people and you will find God, Benedek.
Have you asked him about that priest, Yakov?
No,
He could be in some other cell, still alive.
he's not.
For God's sake, would you snap out of this self-pitying state and start answering my questions? You'll have us both killed. Listen to me.
Seeing God in people. What did he mean by that?
Did he tell you anything meaningful? Anything at all?
Father said a lot of things, but they all sound like nonsense. Mumblings of a dying man in agony.
Anything about Victoria? About Yakov? We must find that man.
Yakov lies dead in front of us, Nikolay. Yakov was my father. He changed his name after arriving in this town.
Your father was Yakov Prenger?
He lied about having been sent by the Vatican. I need time to absorb and process all the things he said. Help me with his body. I can't leave it here. He will be eaten by rats or tossed in the piles below. I can't leave him.
It's impossible. You know that.
But
You must leave him here, Benedek.
I finally found him, only to lose him again. This time forever.
Say a prayer, and then let's get out of here as quickly as possible before someone arrives. I'll follow you.
Rest in peace, Father.
Ready to go?
I am.
So, all my search was for nothing. He died even before I brought him anything. So, what was the point then?
The lifeless body of my father. I found him, only to lose him once again. This time, forever. Can you move us down now?
God bless that man for a peaceful rest. He has suffered for far too long. Far too long.
He surely did. Maybe I should take his body after all. I can't leave it here.
You can't. You can't do that, little man. You would get caught, and then you would share his same fate. You must leave. Once you hear the chain, jump onto the plate. I'll open the cage of the lake too. Just beware of the watchman. He's always lurking.
What about you? Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
I want to use my own hole, not the one everyone else uses. My hole is my hole.
Good luck, Marco.
God bless you. And I've almost forgot. The bucket with your drink. I'm leaving it here on the wall.
Thank you.
I don't think I can leave his body in this place.
No, brother. We must leave. And you must let him go. Joseph died years ago. This person is not your father.
I wouldn't be standing here if that was the truth, but now I understand why he chose this town. Why he chose to leave his family. You're right. It's my time to leave him. Come. I know where we must go.
Tell me what happened in that cell. Did he say anything that made sense?
I don't know. He was losing himself. Blamed me for...
Benedek, we left the island and I kept quiet. It's not much, but I gave you the time to grieve and think. Your father is dead. Gone. Thinking about him and pitying yourself now will only send your sister his way. We have to act. What did he say to you?
I was trying to say... He was blabbering, but some things made sense to me. In a strange kind of way.
What do you mean?
Father insisted that he must do the things he already did.
More specifically?
Pass the family's Bible to his next of kin. The last male child of the Dochnani family. Me. Then he said he needs to go to Sveti Kotar to save his bloodline from the curse of Jadwiga Mazrak.
Nonsense. Did he say anything about Victoria?
It's all so strange and frightening. I dreamed... Jadwiga was in my dream, and I was Ulrich de Inani.
Who's Ulrich?
Our ancestor.
All right. You should let him stay dead and focus on the present and Victoria.
Josef kept mentioning the basement, about how did I manage to get out, and why did I leave Victoria there. He blamed me for leaving her alone.
What basement?
We spent all of our youth in the cold part of our house. In those dark times, we laughed together. We cried together. And we got beaten together. It's how we found God.
Would you leave the past behind already? And forget about God for a moment. Wake up! We need to find her.
The past could be the key to find Victoria.
How?
I'm not sure yet.
Before leaving the island, you said you knew where to go. Nothing you say now has meaning. We hit a dead end. We went onto that island, and I was whipped, tortured, and had to confess. For what?
That is not the truth. Listen. We have to find that basement he kept mentioning.
You mean go back to your childhood home in Gior?
Not exactly. If we find that basement, we might be able to save Victoria and put an end to my bloodline's curse.
So, you swallowed everything that came out of your father's mouth.
There were times I've asked myself if the curse was just a sham to keep us obedient, but the curse exists. I'm now more certain than ever before.
Are you sure because of the dream you had, or because your father told you so? Both are absurd notions.
Because of everything we've been through since arriving in Sveti Kotar. It all makes sense now.
How, exactly? Explain it to me. Push away this cloud of mist around my thoughts.
I need help to do that. We have to go back to where it all started yesterday.
Back to that damned house. Why would you want to do that?
Not the house. We have to visit the neighbor, the old woman, Vera Karzam.
Why?
Father kept repeating that she's my mother. He left his family, but he didn't forget my mother's name. I quote, "Your mother Vera, she's an angel. Only she can save your sister from the basement. Mother can help you save her and put an end to our bloodline's curse. Kill the witch, destroy Sekvra."
So this was your plan.
Do you have any better leads? Ideas? Anything?
If that is the truth, and that elderly woman... Wait, you think she's keeping Victoria in her basement? You think she's the witch?
I doubt it. I didn't sense anything evil in that woman. But the way my father...
It actually makes sense. She might be the source of evil, not Nadman. Right under our noses the whole time. We searched for Victoria all over this accursed valley, only to find her where it all started.
I don't think we'll find her. I think my father gave us something, but don't expect a miracle. Victoria is no longer. Let's go straight to the old woman.